at the ad.
Hello and welcome to Coffee on the Coast. I'm your host today, Tina Prigge, and you guys, viewers, if there has ever been a year that we have needed a little Christmas, right this very minute, it is this year, 2020. So I am delighted to be joined by our guest today. We've got Tim Gadzinski, who's the marketing associate for Manitowoc Public Library. If you guys want to wave so people know who they're looking at. And then we have Lynn Christiansen, who is the Youth Services Associate with the Manitowoc Public Library. Hi, Lynn. And then we have Kabat. So Jordan is former Manitowoc Public Library and also with the Crowned Imperials. And if that gives you an idea, we are talking about holiday melodies. Is that right? Holiday melodies with the Manitowoc Public Library. How awesome, you guys. Tim, give us a little idea of what we're about to talk about.
All right. So when I came onto the library it's over 4 years ago now, they weren't having, consistent holiday music at the library. And I thought that was really kind of, short-sighted. It just seemed like a natural thing to do. So in non-pandemic times, we usually have music starting at the end of November and going right up till we can before Christmas. And typically it's an array we've had, everything from high school, a cappella groups to barbershop quartets to just a Barry sax wandering through the library, playing very interesting versions of Christmas carols, which I really love. But so I try and, set something up every year so that we can just have, some interesting, fun music going. And this year, because of the pandemic, it was really difficult to nail down a wide array of groups. And since we can't have anyone in the library, I turned to some people who I knew could deliver on 2 Saturdays. And these two people that are here are part of the groups that I knew would most certainly provide excellent holiday music for anyone who wanted to see. And actually, now we can reach more people. So even though you're at home, everyone's getting bored with staying at home with everyone that they're always seeing just the same day after day. So now we can turn to these people to add a little zazz to your life.
Right. So we're talking 2 Saturdays. We're talking this coming Saturday, December 12th, and the following Saturday, December 19th at noon. And you said this will be accessible because it's going to be on Facebook. So people can watch it when it's live. People can rewatch it because it's going to be that good. So let's start. Lynn, you're up first. You are on Saturday, December 12th at noon. And it's going to be Miss Lynn and Miss Julia. And this is the funnest thing ever to say. Yuletide Ukulele Hootenanny. So tell us, Miss Lynn, about the Yuletide Ukulele Hootenanny.
Well, basically, it's Julia, who is our youth services manager, and I just our ukuleles, very, I would say, amateur ukulele players. When you work in the children's department, you do a lot of singing, and for someone like me who doesn't have a really great singing voice, the ukulele was a really easy instrument to pick up and play to help augment my lack of singing ability. And Julia and I have done a couple of ukulele jams at the library over the past few years. And when we've had Santa here, we've played some Christmas music. And so Tim asked us if we would record some of our favorite holiday songs to play for the public. So you'll get your standards like Jingle Bells and Rudolph and fun things like that.
Oh, how fun. How long do you expect it to last? Is it about an hour-long program?
No, I think we did I didn't time it out. I think we did about 7 or 8 songs. So maybe half an hour-ish, something like that.
Oh, fun. And is the library still lending out ukuleles?
Absolutely. We've got at least Oh, I think there's about 8 that can be checked out. We can do those for curbside pickup. You can go through our regular library website and place a hold for those ukuleles. We do have a few music books that are available as well. So you can request a ukulele and some songbooks, and you can play uke at home on your own.
So here's a hot tip, viewers. If you check out a ukulele from the Manitowoc Public Library, you can play along at home with Miss Lynn and Miss Julia this Saturday at noon for the Yuletide holiday. I got that wrong now, didn't I? It's the, let's put this back. It is the Yuletide ukulele hootenanny.
Right.
Say that 10 times fast, Tim.
How many times?
Well, how about 3 times fast?
Okay, Yuletide ukulele hootenanny, Yuletide ukulele hootenanny, Yuletide ukulele hootenanny. Thank you, Master.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So that's exciting. So that's Miss Lynn and Miss Julia this coming Saturday at noon on the Manitowoc Public Library Facebook page. And then the following Saturday, December 19th, that is going to be the Crowned Imperials. And Jordan, tell us, what group is the Crowned Imperials? What kind of music do you play? What can people be looking forward to?
Sure. So Crowned Imperials, we are a quartet of hep cats who like to get together and play a lot of jazz primarily, but we also do some R&B. We play pop tunes from the 60s and 70s and, you know, all other kinds of music that we like to play. Including Christmas music, which we're going to treat you to that weekend. So it should be a good time. Some of the things we have recorded previously prior to this. So we had some stuff kind of like hanging around that we just recorded. So we're going to use that. And then we're going to try to break down. It's probably not going to be the full group together because we haven't met really since the pandemic came about in March. So we may get together. Like I've seen Tim Olson a couple of times. He and I might get together and do a few duets. He and Vita might get together and do a few duets at Roncalli and record those. And we're going to just compile everything into one, video and then send it off to the library to air. And you guys will get a treat of, different sorts of colors in this montage for Christmas.
So it's a hep cat collection. I love it. A compendium of hep cat tunes. What sorts of what's in the repertoire? What kind of songs might you be playing? Do you know?
Oh, well, we've got a lot of the, holiday classics under our belt. So I'm not exactly sure what we're going to pull out of the catalog to put in this video for you. But, it's the typical stuff. It's like, White Christmas, it's Sleigh Ride, it's, all the good stuff. So we'll bring it.
So definitely people will be in the Christmas spirit once they experience the sounds of the upcoming 2 Saturdays. And Jordan, I just have to point out in the background for the viewers, check out those 2 beautiful evergleam trees. Anything you want to say about those, Jordan?
Well, there's some new additions to my collection, which the largest of I'm very excited about. It's an 8-foot deluxe gold, 124 branch evergleam. The other one is a 7-foot frosty fountain. So I have the others scattered throughout the house, but those are probably the most prominent and the biggest trees in my collection. So
super cool. Tim, that gives you entree to talk about the evergreen forest that's at the library. Since we're talking about the holidays, you want to bring that up really quick?
Well, I was going to interrupt anyhow and just start spouting about the evergleams at the library. But since you brought it up, just wanted to remind everyone that tonight at 6 p.m. is Barb Bundy Yost. She will be giving her Sparkle presentation in the Enchanted Evergleam Forest at the library, giving the history, telling about the differences between the trees. It's a fantastic, it's Barb. So it's a fantastic presentation on exactly, why they're not just wonderful, which they are, but they're actually incredibly historic and important to Manitowoc. And, Barb will put her own spin on it. She may have a few special guests that pop in as well. But yeah, it's fantastic having the trees here. I'm so glad that it's the second year, and it's wonderful to have them here. And, it's a little bit of magic in a somewhat awful time. It brings, honestly, a little bit of well, it's just glimmering magic to an otherwise somewhat dreary landscape. And it's fantastic. It's amazing. I look forward to coming into the library, to seeing them every day, and I drive past them every night. And it was a joy filming the last live stream for Giving Tuesday last week, with you banging on the windows of the library, Tina, outside of right by the porch. So that worked out well. But yeah, it's great having them. And I did want to say that both Lynn and Jordan are really underplaying how wonderful they are. Julia and Lynn I've watched the whole thing several times, and they're absolutely adorable and fantastic. And Jordan and Thomas Kelly. Jordan is just kind of the advanced man for the Crowned Imperials, but his classmate Thomas Kelly, is sort of the front man for the band. And last year they played amidst the evergreens, at the evergreen forest at the library, and they were fantastic. So don't believe Jordan. He's just being modest. They're actually wonderful. Both of these groups are wonderful. So don't accept their modesty. Tune in at noon on the next 2 Saturdays to see how wonderful they really are.
And I think you made a really good point, Tim, that the library is really delivering the holiday magic with these 2 upcoming, holiday melodies. So again, that's this Saturday, December 12th. I'm going to put up this little placard. This Saturday, December 12th at noon on the Manitowoc Public Library Facebook page is Miss Julia and Miss Lynn's Yuletide Ukulele Hootenanny. And then that's going to be followed next Saturday, December 19th at noon, Holiday Jazz with the Crowned Imperials. And if that doesn't all get you into the holiday spirit, I don't know what will. Thanks, everybody.
And sandwiched in between the 2 musical groups is an encore presentation of Weird Manitowoc's holiday extravaganza. So, we're doing our best to bring the holiday magic to everyone, to the World Wide Web. We're trying to bring it to everyone.
It's not just holiday magic. The library always delivers that magic and adventure, and it's wonderful. Thank you for everything that you guys are doing. Thank you for keeping the community, entertained and informed, especially during COVID. You guys are awesome.
Well, thank you. And thank you for always having us on.
My pleasure.
It's amazing.
All right, viewers, you don't want to miss the upcoming programming at the Manitowoc Public Library on their Facebook page. Thank you guys for tuning in. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
All right, next time. Thanks, Tina.